Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match reaction for Bournemouth 1, Man City 2 in the FA Cup. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. So Bournemouth 1, City 2. Look, I tell you what, I think this is one of our best wins of the season. It's one of our better performances in that second half that I can remember, to be honest. I know we had a great result against Newcastle, but I think going away to Bournemouth right now, I know they've had their couple of interesting results as of late, but they're a strong team. And at home, they're very, very dangerous. You know, you let them attack you, you let them pressure like they did in that first half. They pressed us, and we were crumbling every time they did. You know, they were creating a lot of half chances in that first half, and we got away with a couple. They did ultimately take the lead. And to be honest, we did kind of give them the first half a little bit. If you look at the chances Haaland missed, if you look at the penalty he missed as well, you know, I can't believe people are arguing that it's not a penalty. It's an absolute stonewall penalty. I mean, his arms are like out here. He's trying to play basketball. That being said, Kepa makes the save. You know, Bournemouth go in 1-0 at half-time. And Pep did have it wrong. He did have that team wrong. You know, like I said, Bournemouth will pressure. They're not afraid to go long. You know, they play direct. And they just like attacking. Bournemouth, they really like attacking. And they've got some big players out injured at the moment. They have unsuspended as well. But that didn't stop them today. They gave us a really good game. And when the fans were behind them in that first half, we struggled. You know, the game was scrappy. You know, there's no real edge to it. Both teams were sloppy, particularly in midfield. You know, I think the midfields were cancelling each other out, and I think that's why they were happy to go long and direct as well at times, because they just cut the midfields out, their midfield and ours, and they just meant their front three were just attacking our defence, and our defence was struggling, especially Núñez on that right-hand side. I'd say Núñez is a problem at right back, but Pep keeps shoehorning him in there. So we did struggle a little bit. But in the second half, fair play to Pep. He got it right. He made the change. He brought O'Reilly on for Kusanov. And I don't think Kusanov was particularly having a bad game. Maybe he just brought him off because he had a yellow card and he knew Bournemouth were going to attack us and put us on more pressure. But I tell you what happened was O'Reilly coming on, that shift in defence, it just completely negated Bournemouth's attack completely, and they couldn't get anywhere. And then we looked like the City of old. We looked like the City of last season and the season before. We just controlled the whole second half. We gave them absolutely nothing. We shut them down from start to finish, and it was a very professional second half from us, particularly when we got the two early goals as well. Haaland getting on the score sheet, good for him after the hat-trick of misses he had in the first half. O'Reilly, beautiful cross by him. And O'Reilly again, capitalizing on a mistake by, was it Semedo? Was it that tripped over? One of them tripped over, gave him the ball. Wonderful pass to Marmoush. Very quick feet, but from Marmoush as well. I think it was his first, second, and third touch. Puts it on the Kepa. He probably should have saved it. 2-1 up. Professional performance. We shut down the game. All the big chances fell to us. Grealish came on, helped us carry the ball forward as well, and win a few free kicks too, and slow things down. It was a fantastic second half, and I think that is a massive second half almost. And you could see it, not just on the players' faces, but when you saw Pep at the end of that game, when he celebrated, he absolutely screamed with joy. I've not seen him in that for a long, long time. And it was good to see that as well, because that shows these players care, and it shows that he cares as well. Because in the first half, it didn't look like any of them cared whatsoever. It looked like the typical performance we've had this season, where the players just turn up, go through the motions, go home. But that second half looked like they gave a damn. And yeah, it's about time. It's a bit late. The season's winding down now. It's coming to an end. But at least they're showing us something. And maybe, just maybe, we can go in against a very good Nottingham Forest side, get another result, and go to another FA Cup final. That would be fantastic. If we can win a trophy after this season, you know, we bailed ourselves out a little bit there. But we've got a long way to go before then, because we've got some big performances coming up. You know, we've got United next weekend. Hopefully Haaland's fit for that after going off injured. Less than the week. If we don't win that, then bloody hell, just end the season there. But yeah, big result this. It was a big performance, and again, we needed it. We need this. You know, this is the time of year that we usually go on these like 16, 17, 18 game winning streaks. You know, we only need to pull off 3 or 4 wins now to actually get a trophy. Well, actually not. We need 2 wins to get a trophy, but we only need like, I don't know, 4 or 5 wins out the last lot that we've got to actually have to salvage somewhat of a season. And I'm not saying we're going to get them wins, because we've got some pretty tough games coming up, like I said. But this is a very good start. And yeah, Bournemouth will be disappointed. And that, you know, that kind of shows what kind of season we've had as well today. Bournemouth will be disappointed because they had a real opportunity here. But like I said, once we shut them down in that second half, once the fans stopped, you know, going on and backing their team, because their fans went very, very quiet in that second half. And that just completely negated Bournemouth's players. It just kind of like dropped their confidence and dropped their energy levels. Yeah, well played by the lads, well played by Pep, getting it right in that second half. Still can't believe Mamouche didn't start, but what are you going to do? He played Foden instead of Mamouche. What is that about? Oh my God, what a mess. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Leicester next up. God, like I said, if we don't get 3 points on that one, I just quit. Just quit football. Thanks so much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.